We are here, my friends. Welcome to Shire.
The air, fresh it is. Joy lives here. Feel that, I can.
Indeed, I would send all my students here just to learn how to breathe.
Such stillness, such harmony. If inner peace were a place, I believe it would look like this.
Smells like roasted potatoes, freshly cut grass, and emotional stability. I think I'm going to like it here.
Listen. You can hear birds chirping, bees buzzing, people singing. This place truly has a British countryside vibe.
If it were truly British, I would surely hear more complaints about train strikes or milk prices. Also, I didn't see a single neighbor squint through their curtains in silent judgment. Oh, never mind, there's one.
Open skies, soft earth, no predators in sight. It's the kind of day that makes you want to chase something, just for the thrill of it.
Seriously, Mufasa, you're making me more and more nervous.
Ha ha! Don't worry, Splinter. I'm just joking. Ha ha. Maybe.
Fascinating. The neural activity in this region is extraordinary. It is like...
Xavier, what did I say about hovering above the grass? You're making crop circles.
My apologies. Got carried away. So many thoughts about composting.
God, this is really embarrassing. Guys, is this really necessary?
Optimus, look, I told you. Hobbits are brave, curious, and kind, but they're also very simple folk. I can't even imagine how they'd react to a giant transforming robot truck.
Fine, but I'm telling you, this is the last time I'm transforming into a carriage.
Like it here, I do. Being average height somewhere, a nice feeling it is. Eye contact without neck pain, I can finally make.
A few more inches and we'd be calling you Master Yoda the Towering. But let's not get carried away.
I assure you, Yoda, you'll find no taller company until we reach Bree. Anyway, we're just about to arrive at Bilbo's house. I think you'll like it. Cozy, quiet, and just your size.
And if you haven't written your will yet, we'd be happy to assist with the proper documentation for the eventual transition of Bag End. Eventual transition? Who do those Sackville Bagginses think they are? They've been sniffing around this place like property hounds since the moment I came back from the Lonely Mountain. Well, they can shove their documentation into Lobelia's powdered excuse for a face. Seriously, I've seen less flour on a baker's apron. Perhaps I should ask Gandalf to turn them into actual cupcakes or something. Would save me a lot of trouble for sure.
Well, for one, that would be a very difficult spell to pull off. And secondly, would you really want to risk anyone eating them? I imagine they'd taste absolutely awful.
That is a good point, Gandalf. Good gracious, Gandalf!
Bilbo Baggins, still full of fire and distaste for the Sackville Bagginses, I see.
Gandalf, you old rascal, you scared the life out of me. But stars above, it's good to see you. What brings you back this time, Don't tell me you've smoked through your stash again.
Well, that's part of it, yes, but that's not the main reason I'm here. I'm giving my companions a tour of this small corner of the world.
Companions, is it? Well, bring them over. Anyone you walk with is welcome at my table.
Glad to hear it, though I should warn you, they're a bit stranger than what you're used to.
Gandalf, I'm not some flinching bulger from Budgeford. I've shared beer with dwarves, been insulted by a dragon and played cards with elves. I think I can handle your friends.
So be it. Gentlemen, come forth.
A good size. This home is.
Indeed, not too tall, not too wide. Just right.
Well, all right then. Odd dwarves, these ones. But at least they appreciate good craftsmanship. Though the green one looks like someone stuffed a goblin into a potato sack.
You should write that down. Potato Sack Goblin might make a fine children's book title.
You say that like you are reading my mind.
That's because he is.
Well, that's Charles for you. Always one thought ahead, and about 6 inches too far inside your frontal lobe.
Well, still less invasive than the Sackville Bagginses.
This place is lovely. It's built like my shell, only less mossy.
And more importantly, it's built on a good high ground.
The view is really good indeed.
All right. A lion, a turtle, and a rat just gave my home a review. And I was pretty sure a talking dragon was as strange as things could get.
Guys, I have bad news. I think I have a flat tire. And before anyone says it, yes, it's a wooden wheel. No, I don't know how that even happens, but it did.
Gandalf. That carriage is talking.
Yes, he is.
All right. Once again, that is a talking carriage.
That is just Optimus. Nothing to worry about.
Why do you sound like this is completely normal?
Because it is. Mostly. But let's not dwell on that, shall we? Why don't we step inside? I'm sure your kettle is about to whistle.
I guess you're right, Gandalf. And by chance, I've just put the kettle on. Although, Gandalf, I hate to say it, but Optimus might have some trouble fitting through my door.
Do not worry. I am used to this. I will stay outside.
I'll stay out here with you, Optimus. Indoors always feel a bit too much like cages, no matter how well furnished.
I'll stay out too. I want to soak this feeling of summer in the countryside.
All right then, suit yourselves. But you, my friends, come inside. We've got much to talk about. So, let me get this straight. You're 900 years old, and you can still pull off a double backflip.
Easier. 30 years ago it was. Warm up. I must now.
Impressive. Back in my day, I could jump Farmer Cotton's whole fence in one go. Mind you, I was running from his dog at the time. But those days are long gone.
Hard the teeth of time can bite.
Well, as I always say, let it bite. I still have more than enough hobbit in me to bite back. Oh, and how's the tea, by the way?
It's peaceful, like the silence before someone says something truly stupid. Oh, wait, Dumbledore stayed outside. Never mind.
Indeed. The perfect tea for deep thought or light gossip.
Splendid. Would it be possible to get a splash of milk?
Oh, for sure. Kitchen's just through that door on the left. Jug is in the icebox, unless the cheese has staged a coup. In that case, we're a little too early. And speaking of cheese, would you like some Mr. Splinter?
Oh, just because I'm a rat, you assume I like cheese.
So, you don't like it?
Well, I do, but not because I'm a rat.
Well, I have a few nicely aged pieces in the pantry if you'd like. Anyway, did Gandalf...
A cinnamon next to cumin? Chili flakes next to chamomile? What barbarian organized this mess?
Anyway, did Gandalf ever tell you how the two of us met?
Well, knowing Gandalf, it probably involved smoke, shouting, and chaos.
You're not that far off, actually. He popped up out of nowhere, tricked me into hosting a dwarf convention, and a few hours later, I was halfway across Middle-earth for a treasure heist. I didn't even have time to pack extra socks.
Talk about things escalating quickly.
What can I say? You needed a little nudge out of the door.
I needed a nap. And possibly a lawyer. But overall, it was the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
I'm glad you see it that way, my dear Bilbo.
Well, I'd be a fool not to. Besides, did you know the 30th anniversary of that journey was just a few months ago?
30 years already? Time flies so quickly.
Hard to believe, isn't it? Feels like just yesterday. Though my back remembers it all just fine. Adventures like that add a good 15 years to your bones, let me tell you.
And yet, it seems you've hardly aged at all. Curious.
I guess I'm just well preserved. Thanks to good food, good sleep, and good habits. Simple tricks, but they do work wonders.
Indeed.
You know, 30 years since your journey. That deserves a toast. Or at the very least, a little something to mark the occasion, wouldn't you say?
Moments such as these could use a little recognition indeed.
Oh, you're onto something. And you know, there's only one proper way we hobbits would mark an occasion like this.
A calming meditation, perhaps?
A second cup of tea?
Mentally revisiting the journey in full detail step by step?
No. And stop with the mind reading. I was thinking something more fragrant. And a little more Shire style. Anyone care for a pipe? I have the finest long-bottom leaf on this side of the Brandywine.
Now that is a proper way to celebrate an anniversary.
Are we sure about this? I don't have the best track record with smoke-related activities.
Relax, Splinter. This isn't the kind of leaf that makes the walls melt. It's the kind that makes you fall in love with them.
All right, but if I start sparring with myself in the mirror, please intervene.
Well then, pipes out, gentlemen. We are off to the ride.
The grass is soft, the trees sing in the wind, and there's a calm here that even the Pride Lands don't know.
Charming place indeed. But it could use a forbidden forest or two. You know, just to keep things interesting.
And yet, all this peace makes me hungry. Who's in for breakfast?
You already had breakfast.
Yes, I did. But what about second breakfast? From what Gandalf told me, that's standard protocol around here.
Don't act like this is cultural appreciation.
I simply believe it would be disrespectful not to immerse myself in local customs.
Mufasa, if I'm pretending to be a wooden cart so I don't scare the hobbits, you can pretend you're not hungry.
Ha ha ha. All right then. No second breakfast. Do you smell that?
Yeah. Smells like something is baking.
Oh, wow. Even I have to admit, this is an unusually strong blend.
Yes. Strong. Very strong. What do you think, guys?
I think I just remembered every dream I never had. And for some reason, they were all narrated by Morgan Freeman.
I just realized my thoughts have accent.
Bro, what if deja vu is just your future self flashbacking to your past imagination?
Don't interrupt me. I have a staring contest with a spoon, and I am losing.
I think I just forgot how my legs work.
I, on the other hand, think I just figured it out.
I'm telling you, the government has a teapot that refills itself. They've just been hiding it since 1943.
All right, I think we went a bit overboard. We've officially crossed the line from wise to completely baked.
Nonsense. They are fine.
Oh, I just remembered I had toes.
All right. Perhaps we've had enough. Anyway, Gandalf, where are you heading next?
To Isengard, my dear Bilbo. I wish to visit Saruman the White.
Saruman?
Yes, I've long wanted to seek his thoughts on this council of ours. We've talked at length, speculated, debated, and still we don't know why we were brought together in the first place. Perhaps his wisdom might offer some clarity to all of this.
Well then, I can only wish you good luck. And safe travels, old friend.
Thank you, Bilbo, but we'll certainly wait until they've sobered up. They are in no shape to travel.
I am one with the chair, and the chair is with me.
No problem. Stay as long as you need.
Thank you. As soon as we regain our strength, we'll be on our way. And we'll need it. Middle-earth isn't the safest place these days. You never know who you might bump into.
Seriously, whose idea was it to go through dead marshes?
There is no quicker road, nor one where my enemies are less likely to stand in our way.
Well, I'll at least open the windows so they can sober up faster.
Well, I guess with this we will end today's episode. Our dear viewers, please give it a like and subscribe to this channel where you can find new videos like these every single week. If you'd like to directly support my channel, check out my Patreon. The link is in the description. Special thanks belong to Council Overlord supporters, Sanada, Zach Pugh, Lord Peteris, Antonio Ranza, Toshineko, Lord Vesnan, Vengeful Destroyer, and Final Boss Josh. See you soon, and as always, for the Republic.